Hello everyone, this is Janet, live session. Thank you so much for coming. It's been a while, but I'm here. Wherever you are, I hope you're doing very well. The week is almost up. I'll wait for some of you to come in. For the new members, welcome. For those who've been following Janet for a long time, I can't thank you enough. I'll wait for some of you. People say they don't have electricity, so I don't know. Some will be watching, some won't. But this video, of course, will be posted here. I'll always post them on my website, janetrangi.com. You can always go on YouTube. And thank you so much. Some of you left reviews. You told me, Janet, YouTube is cheaper for us. Can someone tell me if that is true? I'm not sure if YouTube is cheaper. If YouTube is cheaper, I'll go back. And you know, of course, I've been posting on YouTube, but I've been lazy for about a month or two, but I'm coming back, okay? I'm coming back. I've done things that I need to do. I'm going to put myself in a winning position, go back on YouTube. Of course, there are enough videos for you to enjoy, but I know many of you want the most updated current information, and Janet is always here to bring the latest. I know some of you don't want to watch videos that are 2 years old, 1 year old, so I'll do everything. That's why I go to the comment section. I go there and I read your comments, and then I come and present. I can't thank you enough. Titus, Shiro, May, everyone that is coming in. Of course, Janet always says, if I don't mention your name, I love you so much. And I can't thank you enough for leaving 5-star reviews, for following, and for liking. If you haven't liked our page, please like. Many of you have followed. Keep following so you can get notified if I have a new video, okay? Thank you so much. I'm focusing on Canadian permanent residency today. That is the title. And remember, I always say, however long you follow Janet, she always has new information. You are better off coming to watch because my goal is to leave you better than you found me. Thank you so much for coming. Someone is tuned in from Eldoret, so I know electricity is working, I guess. Thank you so much for coming. Okay, Canada Express Entry. Okay, when Janet comes here, it's success. We are setting up ourselves for success. All the way from Uganda, we are going to be successful. That's all. That's the goal of this video. It's about being successful. It's about giving us options. Okay? For the new ones, please understand how it works on this page. You're very welcome. Keep following. One video is not enough. You need 20 videos, as I always say, to get the whole point. Those who followed for a long time, they have information about America. Now they have information about Canada. They are very informed. They have information about universities, community colleges, different kinds of jobs, visas, scholarships, like this. Information, a lot of information, okay? All right, someone speaks French. So Canada Express Entry, I have to, let's do some house cleaning. For those who followed me and the new ones, I have to make some things very clear so that we're on the same page. Why am I doing this title again? Because I know many of you've started the process. So we want to make it very real. Why is Janet saying that Canada is very real? This is like permanent residency. This is like the green card, except the green card is a lottery. Canada is giving you a chance all over the world. It's merit-based. It's a fair system. There's no guesswork. You know where you stand. But what you need to do is to put in the work. You follow Janet Rangi. We are action people. If you are new, please ask your neighbor on this page. We are full of action. We don't talk. We go into action. We act. We talk, but we act. We act and take action because we want to see solutions. Okay, we want outcomes. That's why Janet does testimonials, because I want to see the results. We talk, we discuss, we help each other, we find a way, but we succeed. And if we don't succeed, we don't fall. We keep going. That's the whole goal of this page. Okay? Of course, if you watch me for entertainment, good. Sometimes I can be entertaining too. You know me, sometimes I go into entertainment. But most of the time, I mean business. We bring information. And when you follow Janet, honestly, and you want to succeed, you will succeed. Especially if you have a system that is not telling you, you don't even fear the Embassy of Canada because it has put in a merit base. You know, most of you that follow Janet, we've talked about the big elephant in the room, being the American Embassy at home. You know, you have to pass through that big house before you get in here. And that can be tricky. But we've learned how to navigate that. But having said that, Canada is real. It's merit-based. There's a system in place. It's not choosing left, right. It's not choosing how you look. It's not choosing you provide what they ask you and then you compete. So let me just put that out there so we know what we are working with. Whether you are fourth year in university, whether you're looking for a job, or maybe you're working, you are not happy with your situation, or you just want better pastures. That's the whole goal. Express entry completely free of charge when you're creating the profile. The reason I come here is to empower you. You don't need an agent, you don't need an immigration lawyer, and you don't need immigration consultants. And by the way, before I continue, Canada.ca, you can always find immigration consultants. You see how Janet used to struggle finding new lawyers? I'll go and post that link. If you have a lot of money, please feel free to use an immigration lawyer. Verified by the Canadian government on Canada.ca. Don't take Janet's word, okay? Janet is here giving you credible information. Canada.ca, I'll post the link. You see the lawyers, the immigration consultants. It's up to you. If you want to use them, pay them a lot of money. I don't care. I mean, it's your pocket. But what Janet is here is to help us become empowered and know that these things actually happen if you put in the work. They are waiting for someone like you. They are not waiting for someone. It's not manna from heaven. It's not like you're just going to pray and it falls. It's not. It's for those who are going to put in the work. So Canada Permanent Residency is real. As you can see, that's why my title says it's real. I have to emphasize it's real. Express entry. Okay, completely free of charge. So I want to walk us through the whole process because you know Janet has done a video on this and I've done a PowerPoint. Actually, I think I did a PowerPoint, so you have all the information. What I'm doing now is to clear the confusion. From the many questions I'm getting from you, I want to clear the confusion so we're on the same page, so that we are doing the same things, okay? I want all of you, if you are going to express entry, please, you have to know what an NOC code is. NOC, N for Nancy, O for Orange, C for Caterpillar, NOC code. You have to know your profession. Canada.ca, go in the search button, click NOC code. And from now on, if you're a nurse, you know your NOC code. If you're a doctor, you know your NOC code. If you're a carpenter, you know your NOC code. Like we have to be thorough. We have to be thorough when you are preparing these things. So Janet is putting you together. I'm going to put you together so you're on the same page. Okay? If you don't know your NOC code, we are still behind. So those are some of the things. So let's start. Janet, where do I begin? I just started following you, Janet. Okay, you're in the right place. First of all, spend time on Janet Rangi videos. Okay? Express entry Canada. Canada.ca. On this page, for months, we've been talking about the IELTS, okay? Canada, they speak 2 languages. Of course, it's an international place, they speak many, but the official languages that they are looking in the express entry is English and French. For those who are going to do the English exam, I'm focusing on you. You are going to do the IELTS. Again, if you are new on this page, I for India, E for elephant, L for love, T for Tom, S for Sam, IELTS exam, okay? You are going to do that. How do I find the IELTS exam? I like this one because it's not just the IELTS exam, as you realize. Many of you follow Janet, she likes research, digging. By now, you know that there are many kinds of exams that you can present to Canada. But I choose the IELTS because I know it's everywhere. These other ones are in fewer countries. So we focus on IELTS. It's done by the British Council. If you don't know, write down. As I always say, if you're new on this page, you come to watch Janet. It's one of those videos. You come with a pen and paper. Otherwise, you'll have to watch this video 5-10 times. Okay, if you're new, remember Janet always says these are videos that it's a class, basically. There are people here who follow me. They say they can do a class by following Janet. It's a class. When you come to see Janet Rangi, it's a class. You come to see Janet Rangi, you're taking notes. You come to see Janet Rangi, you're actually on your way for success. You're on your way to putting dollars in your pocket. True. Tested page. Tested information. Making use of social media in a positive aspect. We're empowering ourselves, right? So you are going to do us. British Council. It's in every country. Right now with Corona, okay? I like Vivian. Vivian is saying British Council exams. Go type in the search button. IELTS. Okay? Let me spend some time on the IELTS. We have to know. It has different sections. Reading, writing, speaking, listening. Those skills, they are going to grade you on that. So what does Janet say? We are going to spend about 1.5 months on IELTS. Okay? Remember, our goal is express entry. Okay? Janet is telling you it's open to you wherever you are in the world. It's not dreaming, my friends. It will cost you some money to register for those exams, maybe 250 Canadian dollars. Okay? So that's why I say once you pay for that exam, go on YouTube. Go on apps. Janet says, us on this page, we can't do anything without doing research. We research how to pass the IELTS exam. Prepare. Don't show up unprepared. And I always say that is the only way. And by the way, this is not rocket science. So stop running away and say, oh, I didn't do well in English in high school. No, this is not the case. They are testing your ability to communicate at work. Okay? Listening, reading, comprehension, easy stuff. But you have to put in the work. Practice. Take a whole month of practicing English. I don't care how easy it is, my friends. Okay? Canada does not have a lottery. This is the lottery we are talking about, Canada. Okay? When you hear permanent residency, it's the same as green card. In America, it's not just the lottery. There are many ways of getting a green card. Keep following Janet Rangi. We'll talk about that. Today we are stuck on Canada permanent residency. Again, there are many ways of getting permanent residency in Canada. Today we are focusing on express entry, which is open to you listening to me. Believe in yourself, okay? Believe in yourself. That's all the thing. By the way, some of you, that's all that is missing. You think it's meant for those people. Oh, it's meant for this one because she was so smart. She went to the University of Makerere. Oh, this one was so smart. It's for all of us. Believe. Believe yourself, okay? This is an opportunity for you. How will you know until you put in the express entry profile, okay? Canada respects talent. This is like a global talent. So you are going to prepare IELTS and get a good score. We always aim for 6, 7 on this page. We want it to be high. Of course, if it's not, don't give up. There are other things that will help you gain more points. Again, if you're married, this I've never told you. That's why I tell people, watch Janet Rangi, because you never know what will come with this. I don't think I've mentioned. If you are married and you have a spouse and they also do IELTS, take points like the points for your spouse, the points for you will help your score go up. Have I said something? Of course, all these things, Canada.ca is the source of my information. Okay? So we are keeping, if you have your spouse who is just as educated, by the way, if you're two in your family, use the one that is the most educated, the one that has the most experience. If you don't want to put in 2 profiles. Okay? So if the husband has a PhD, you are better off using your husband to apply for you. Like, play around. Your goal is to earn good points. Okay? So that's how you look at life, my friends. How can I improve my score? So number 1, we are focusing on the IELTS exam for the new ones. I'm putting you together. This is, even if you've listened to this video and you're in the process, congratulations. Make a comment so others can ask you questions. If you've done us, please share with us. Okay? Share how your experience was, if it was a good score, it was a bad score, so we can have room for improvement. So if you're thinking of the express entry, and even just going to Canada, these exams are very important. But sometimes you can still do them. If you're in Canada, that is for another day. For express entry number 1, we are going to learn about the IELTS exam, which can be conducted British Council, and yes, it's in your country. It's worldwide, okay? Just go to the British Council website, search for the IELTS exam. You will see different locations. Choose your locations. As usual, Janet is a very visual person. One day I'll do it on my computer so we can do it together. But us on this page, we are going to do ourselves. Some of them like say, just Google, yes? Okay? For us, we are putting all this together and we are doing research to improve our lives. Now, after you do the exam, okay? By then you can always go and just on the Canada.ca and type in CRS score. We want to try. Make a trial and see where you fall. Before you submit anything, before you create a profile, you need to know where you fall in the score. This is what I will do, and I'm advising you to do this. Okay, instead of waiting 6 months from now before you create a profile, you're going and try and calculate your CRS score. You understand? Canada.ca, let me spell CRS. C for California, R for Rod, S for Sam. CRS score. You need to know what your score is. How? By going to Canada.ca, always use the search button, just type in CRS score. When it comes up, go and fill it in and see how much you score. Okay? They'll want to know your English abilities. Try and guess, just say, maybe you score a 6 or 7. Okay? They'll ask you about your work experience. If it's 4 years, if it's 3 years, it's full time, go ahead and put it in. Okay, they will ask you if you have education outside the Canada or inside Canada, go ahead and put it in. Okay, they'll ask you your age, go ahead and put it in. Okay, whatever you have, put in and see how much you score. That will give you an idea when you're ready. Okay, we are putting you together, we are putting us together, my friends. Once you have that idea, then you have a goal to work with. Do you understand? We are having to have goals. And I hope you're going on in your groups. Remember, we formed groups. I hold some of you accountable. We discussed that groups have to have goals. We are not just going to be throwing links and not having a goal. We should be having a step every month. You are a step forward. Okay? So once you identify don't go ahead and pay for ECA report. Go ahead and just have an idea. Once you get that you have a 460 points, and you look at the cut point, like last month, for you to get permanent residency, all they needed was 472, I believe. Okay, so you have to know the range. And Janet comes here and tells you, Kipsang is like CRS scores. Go down there. That's what we are looking for. Lindy is watching from Ghana. Okay, all right. So what you do is you want to know where you fall, because anyone that scores above 472 points, they are invited for Canada permanent residency. You see, that's why I'm saying this is a merit based. And yes, you don't have to be educated in Canada. Of course, I'll go in the details to tell you some of the things that will improve your scores. Okay, all right. So having talked about English, right, we went to the British Council, we registered for IELTS, we went and did our research, prepare how to pass the IELTS, and put in the time and work. Put in the time and work. No shortcuts. I want to run to Canada quick. No. Put in enough time, like a good month of practicing the reading, the listening skills, the writing skills. What are they looking for in the exam? Because you don't want to repeat this exam. It's money. So we want to save money and we want to save time by passing the exam the first time. And yes, they are not testing your high school skills in English. They are just wanting you to see your ability, okay? So now the next thing we are going to do the ECA reports. How many of you have done your ECA report? Please comment, okay? Many of you have followed me for a while. You should know the ECA report, okay? ECA report. This is done by the WES, the WES or WES. WES, write them down, okay? Educational Credential Evaluation Services, okay? Education Credential Evaluation Services. That's what you are going to do, okay? What are these ones going to do? They are going to evaluate your education in comparison with Canada. So they will tell Canada, you are done with high school 4 years, and you are done with college 4 years. They will issue a report, and that is what you will use when you're creating the express entry profile. Okay? So those are the only main things that you need. So, having said that, the first thing we are going to do is to know more about the IELTS. We are going to know about the ECA report, which will ask you your documents. You will ship them. Then they will evaluate. Believe you, they've seen so many people from your former school, so they will write a report. Believe you me, someone from the University of Nairobi has done that evaluation. They know you. Okay, someone from Moy University has done it. They know you. Someone from Baraton, someone from Daystar have done these things. They know you. Whether you're from Makerere, whichever university you are from, Nigeria, Ghana, wherever. I saw someone watching from South Africa. They've seen those colleges. They will issue a report to Canada telling them your education. Okay? Is your education accredited? Is it an official school that has been, accredited by your country? Those are the things they are looking at. So once you have your ECA report and you have your IELTS, now we are ready to create the profile. Okay? Now, once you create the profile, it's good for 1 year. Okay, again, pay attention. Once you create the profile, it's good for 1 year. After that, you will have to get rid of it and put in a new profile. But you can always go back and improve. Within that 1 year, if you get your IELTS report, you go in and improve it. If you have your ECA report, which is about another $250 Canadian. Okay, so we are going to do the right things day one. Okay, so the express entry, once you put in the express entry, let me tell you some of the things that will give you more points. Okay, the first thing we said, you can combine your scores for, you know, your spouse and you in English. Okay, I heard that can help. Okay, apart from that, if you are a student, and some of you have been doing videos here to go for a study permit in Canada. If you go to Canada, of course, you'll have more points. If you're studying there, you'll have more points. Number 3, which is a big one I've told us on this page, is a job offer. That's why Janet said, get just those job offers. It's not just about getting the job offer. It's for you to use that for points. Once you have a job offer, those are so many points on IELTS. You will score, even if you didn't do so well in English and you have a job offer, that your scores will go very high. And that's why Janet has told you to go to Kijiji, right? I've told you to go to LinkedIn Canada. I've told you to go to Job Bank on Canada.ca. That is where the jobs are. Okay, and we discuss, and this I've been saying, I'll do it, I've never done it. I need to come here and we discuss how to do a resume. But the best thing I've told you is to understand how the Canadian resume is done. Again, research. Janet has told you, never do things thinking you know. Before you submit anything, know what the world knows. Okay, so you can meet the standards, but what you cannot do. Let me stop here. This is important. This is important. This is important. There's something called plagiarism. There's something called plagiarism. You can never copy someone else's work. Okay? Resumes, okay, and all these things like statements they ask you to write, and you go on Google and you copy and paste, you will be caught. And they will throw you out, and that report will remain on you forever. Even when you apply to universities and they know that you plagiarize. This is one of the things in the United States, they will suspend you as a student. If you go on Google and you copy and paste someone else's work without giving them credit. That's why you keep on saying, when I talk to you, I always say, Canada.ca is the source of my information. First of all, is for you to understand I'm not an expert. I've done my research, and that's what I'm using to present. I don't come here and just talk. I come here to talk facts. And so I have to quote credible information. Same to you when you're writing a resume. You are going to see how they write it. Okay, you are going to see how, you know, how to, the layout. And the kind of words they are using. You are not going to copy and paste, please. Don't go and say, resume for plumbers, and then it comes, and then you copy and paste and you put on your resume. You are not going to do that. That is plagiarism. What you are going to do is how to write a good Canadian resume, how to write a resume for the express entry. See what other people are doing. Canadian express entry resume or curriculum, a CV. Use those words. Once you have it, do the right thing. Okay. Another thing, when you're writing a resume, when this is in line with job offers. I'm still on job offers and how to get a job offer. It's a good resume. It has to reflect what you're doing and what the employer is looking for. That is another thing people miss. Even when they come here in America and they wonder why they're not getting a job. It's because you're presenting something they did not ask. The employer is looking for someone who will wake up and wipe the table and cook. And you are coming with a resume that is saying that you make beds. Okay? If my goal is for you to come in the morning and cook and clean the kitchen, and then you give me a resume that your experience is cleaning the toilets, those are two different issues. So you need to tailor your resume to fit what the employer is asking. Depending on your profession, tailor-made resumes in conjunction with what the employer is looking for. They want to find someone that they know. Of course, most jobs will train you, but they want to know that when you come in day one, they have a week with you and you are ready to go. Don't present things they didn't ask. You are probably not qualified. So if you are not qualified, human resource will push your resume on the side. Don't be too wordy, like just to the point. The employer is asking A, B, C, D. You use your own words. This is what I do, A, B, C, D. Give them what they are looking for. That is a tip. I've used it in my life. It works. And I've done my research. It works. And it's common sense. It's common sense. An employer is looking for someone to clean the kitchen, present a resume that is actually cleaning the kitchen. Okay, so tailor, but use the layout. Don't be wordy. Do not try to convince anyone. Just present what you're supposed to do. But that will do on another day. That's too, that's too detailed. But remember, express entry. If you have a job offer from Canada, that will give you points. Again, if you have a relative in Canada, that will give you points. If you have a sister, a brother, a mother, father, that will give you points on express entry. So the whole goal is to create the express entry profile and put all these things. And the goal is to get over, if I were you, I'll aim for 500 points. So far, they are looking for 472, 473. That has been the cut point for express entry. I mean, people, try it. We want next year when they open, not next year, they are choosing, is it every 2 weeks they are letting 4,000 people in? It could be you. Okay, some of the people listening here, they are already doing IELTS. They are already in the express entry. I know people that are, I know people that are doing all these things. So once they are happy with the express entry, once you click submit, you'll be locked in. Okay, and if they like your work and you're above the score, they will invite you. It's called ITA, invitation to apply for permanent residency. Okay, at that time you have 60 days to gather everything, but they start gathering your things early, like know where your certificates are. Anything you put in express entry, make sure you have evidence. Like you say you have a sister in Canada, you better have, because you don't lie, they will throw you out. You better have evidence to show that you will scan. When you're ready to apply, you have to scan the same information you told them. So be truthful from day one. Know what you're putting in there. If you are not sure, wait, ask questions. Okay, because this is merit-based, you are going to do the right things from day one. Make sure you do the right thing. So when you get invitation to apply, well, that is the Canadian lottery. Some of you like the word lottery, but to be quite honest, your chances of this are higher than the other lottery. The American lottery is millions and millions applying, but this is real. If you present, and most people fear work. Most people fear putting in the work because many of you will listen, but I know about 50 people will succeed, and that's my goal. 50 people will succeed here, but I know another 50 will succeed with 100 will succeed with study permits. And then maybe 50 will succeed with the visiting visa. So I know my people, okay? But this is for those who really want to put in the work. This is your video. And just be in Canada this year or next, not this year is kind of late, but next year you'll be in Canada. Just do what Janet is saying and you'll be there and you'll come and give us a testimonial, okay? These are not difficult things. I did it. This is how I spend my time in Nairobi. When people are out there partying, I was busy improving my life. So I'm just sharing true stories. Even me, I was in Nairobi one day and they asked me to do TOEFL, and I had to ask for them to send CDs from America for me to prepare. And I didn't have a radio, so we had a car at home, and I'll go in the garage and I put in the cassette. Sorry, I'm not that old, I'm young. Excuse me. I'm just telling you what happened to me. Okay, technology has changed in my eyes. Okay, technology has changed in my eyes. But those days we'd apply to America to do TOEFL, then they send me a textbook through the post office, a textbook and radio cassettes. What did I say? Not even CDs, they were cassettes. And I put inside the radio and I would listen from the beginning to the end. From the beginning to it wasn't a cassette, maybe it was a CD. Anyway, wherever they send me, I listened to all of it. The book I covered from page 1 to end. And then I showed up. The exam was in Nairobi, USIU. I showed up and I did the exam and they sent it back to America. I passed the TOEFL. Okay? And I've told you, I don't lie to you. I used to go to the city and I used to see my age mates who are 23, 22 like me, 23, 24 years old. When they are going upstairs, going to eat fries and chips and chicken, me, I go to post office, I pay cyber cafe, I'm doing my Googling, and I'm learning how to do TOEFL, and I pass, and I present. They ask me to do this, I go spend my time there. Yes, yes, that's what I did. Is what I'm telling you is real. I'm not here by accident. I'm not. In fact, I was talking to one of my best friends recently. And I said, you know what? I'm a very lucky person. That's what I think. Like, okay, sometimes I ask for things and I get. And I was reminded, I said, not exactly. You just put in the work. When others choose not to, I put in the work. And then I see the results. Okay, I think so. Then I came to that conclusion. I realized it's just hard work and the willingness to put in the work. When others are scared, I go for it. And then when I get the results, I feel like I'm lucky. I'm not lucky. I just put in the work and I let the rest, I put it through God. So we need to develop that attitude of hard work and commitment. Does it involve risk? Yes. Some of you are doing math. Oh, what if I do the IELTS and then I lose the money? And then what if I don't pass? And then I lose. Who told you we lose money every day? I mean, I've lost money. Try not to. Try not to. I mean, just as I said, I pay money for IELTS. I'm going to invest time to make sure I come out with a good score because my goal is permanent residency. I mean, they're not telling me I have to know anyone or I have to go and pay someone back though. They're telling me pass this exam, put it there, punch it in express entry. You have a chance. Why not? Okay? Why not? You know what I mean? So I'm just telling you this is real. It's a cultural shift. Okay? It's a cultural shift of wanting. You want something for yourself. Do it. Okay, do it. I mean, you lose some money. For me, I had to borrow my mom. She gave me, it wasn't my money. So the risk was on her. Okay? Okay. Dubai, they are here. I went to their group the other day. No, it's not a hacker, it's me. Someone say, Janet, someone has hacked your account and now they're in Dubai. You know, the followers from Dubai, they have a big group and they all follow Janet Rangi. Thank you so much for following me. I can't wait to see you in Canada. I can't wait to see you in America. And I went to the group. I said, you know what? Let me check in with these people. And then I went to the comments and oh, someone has hacked Janet account. Because this is my business page. It's Janet Rangi. Okay, if you go to my personal page, I rarely post things, you know. No, someone has hacked. No, it was me. Okay, so I've made it clear. It was actually me who posted there. Okay, it's me who... I came to say hi to my people. I came to say thank you so much, Kenyans in Dubai, for following Janet Rangi. Okay, I can't wait to see you succeeding. I know Doha and everything. So share this in that group and tell them, no, Janet confirmed it was not a hacker. This is Janet who actually came to the group to say hi. Because I have to appreciate when people follow me. I noticed many people follow me from Dubai. And I had to go there and tell them, you know what, thank you so much for following me. And I'm here for us to succeed together. So thank you so much for always coming, okay? All right, after that, they will give you 60 days. You put in permanent residency. They will ask you for biometrics, the police, your fingerprints and all that. Voila. And then you show up at the airport in Canada. It's that simple. They're just asking you what you have. Okay? Again, don't put all the eggs in one basket. That's why Janet comes here. And I give you options. So when you're doing express entry, Janet is giving you an option for study permits. I'm introducing you and actually do videos. If you haven't, go down here. You will see study permits in Canada. Janet has covered in details how to apply as a student in Canada. That is an option as you wait for the express entry to cook. Janet has taught you how to apply for visiting visa in Canada as you wait for us, this thing to cook. Okay? You have so many avenues. Okay? You have so many avenues. You just need to open your eyes. Okay, and to reduce the frustrations and to reduce things that some of you don't know. And Janet is about planning. When you think life is impossible, it's not, because now you have options. We have options. You see, we have options. So today, what is Janet saying? Make sure you know the NOC code. That is what I started with. What is your profession and what is your NOC code on Canada.ca? Remember, the profile is good for 12 months, 1 year. Okay? It will cost you to do the IELTS exam. It will cost you to evaluate your credentials, ECA report. Once you have those, they will want your work experience, which is full-time, 40 hours per week or minimum 30 hours per week. They want you to be a full-time employee. Show them the job experience. They will ask you your age. They will ask you questions to do with the family. They'll give you a CRS score. If they are happy with you, you meet the cut point, they will send you permanent residency, which is called invitation to apply, or ITA, the ITA, you go and apply for Canadian permanent residency. So I had to say this because I'm getting so many new followers. When they come, they don't know where to start. I can't blame them. It's too much information. Just invest one video at a time, okay? Just one video at a time. Are there opportunities for international trained nurse practitioners? No, in America, you just have to come and get that license, okay? RNs, registered nurse, yes, you do the NCLEX, you pass. For nurse practitioners, no. You have to, let me tell you, for a nurse practitioner, you have to be a registered nurse first in America. Have I answered your question? So if you know how to become a registered nurse in America, then you will know how to become a nurse practitioner. That is the simplest way I can tell you. But the answer, I can't say no, because you can go and become an RN and proceed into nurse practitioner. But no, they will take only schools in the United States, okay? They don't take international nurse practitioner programs. At least not that I know of. You have to be trained in the United States, okay? But for undergrad, RN, registered nurse, they will take you from home, and then you can come here and maybe do your master's program and then become a nurse practitioner here, okay? But you cannot come as a nurse practitioner international and work here as a nurse practitioner, no. Okay, big no, okay? In fact, I know the answer. No need for me to Google that one. Okay, you cannot. Start with RN, do the exams, pass, get licensed as an RN. And that brings me to another point. Some people are asking me if they can, not another point, some of the followers have called me and said, and one of them actually came here, for those who've done nursing at home, you cannot ask for a master's in nurse practitioner. You have to come with maybe research, public health, education, something that doesn't need a license. And when you come here, you do your RN, you pass, you have a license, and you can apply for nurse practitioner programs. The goal is, anytime you ask for such thing, you need a license to see patients in America. So you can never apply for a course that needs a nursing license or a bedside to see a patient. You need that license, okay? You cannot go for nurse practitioner in the United States if you do not have a license, an RN license to practice in the United States. Bottom line, end of story. You have to have a license for you to apply. So the best thing, if you want to get in, you're coming in like public health, you're coming in for masters in public health, research, education, such things. And then when you come here, you learn how to convert those things, okay? Or I hope I've answered some of those questions, because I know many of you. Hey Janet, when can you do videos on winning postgraduate scholarships? Preferably PhD. There is no winning. In fact, let me just answer. Nelson, let me answer your question. You apply as a student. When you reach here, did you see my testimony? I just posted a testimonial 2 weeks ago. Someone came as a nurse. She went to public health, and now she has a stipend. She helps the professors, and her master's is paid off. Okay? You apply as a student, and then you see what the opportunities are. And actually, I've done a video. You remind me, but yes, Nelson, I can do a video. But the bottom line is admission. Anytime someone tells me, Janet, help me get a scholarship. Janet, how do you get scholarship? The easiest, fastest answer I can tell you, who wants this scholarship? Whoever wants a scholarship, you can always tell. Because the first thing they will do is to apply for admission in a university, is to apply for admission for a college. Then you get the rights of a student. Once you are a student, universities will give you what options they have. That's just how it works. Like if you ask for something, what do you have on the table? You cannot ask for a scholarship as who? You understand? As who? If we get that point, I think it's going to be easy for us. Apply as a student, then opportunities work. And you go on Google and say you're applying for minority scholarships. Well, where are you applying? You already have admission. You are step forward than someone who is just saying, I need a scholarship. You have not done anything. Okay, that's how it will come, Nelson. Thank you. Good question. That is a good question because I get many questions. Hey, Janet, tell us about accounts and finance positions. Many, if you come and do American education, yes, why not? I don't know what to tell you except to tell you that come as students. To me, that is the best answer. Come as students and see what it has to. For me, student visa, I always come back to student visa. Okay? All right. What about joining the American Army? Yes, right now it's only permanent residents and citizens that can join the military, okay? Now, was it the same a few years ago? No, people would come on a visiting visa or student visa and then they would just go in the military and get green cards and they serve. Will it come back if there's a shortage? Things keep changing. Keep an eye, maybe. But you can't join. Right now, you can't join unless you have permanent residency or unless you have a green card, okay, or a citizen. Okay, are there opportunities for hospitality management? Yes. Again, I've done videos. Janet, I'm a mechanical engineer, good in feed milling industry and have a good IELTS and have been applying for a job. Ronnie, it looks like you qualify for express entry. You look like you call. I'm trying to break your. Okay, Janet, I'm a mechanical engineer, good in feed milling industry, have a good IELTS and have been applying for jobs in rural Northern Territory for Canada. Haven't found the right jobs. Which site should I go? Good job, Ronnie. You're the right track. First of all, you are going to succeed because you already have the IELTS. Have you looked at the job bank? If you didn't look at the job bank, okay. Did you look? Job bank is on Canada.ca. They post all the jobs. That's number one. Number two, do you have a LinkedIn profile and you follow human resources in mechanical engineering and those jobs that you're looking for? Okay. And once you go on job bank, you want to look for those people and you also follow them on LinkedIn. If you don't have a LinkedIn profile and you're looking for a job in Canada, it's a mistake. And how do you join the LinkedIn? You put yourself a professional picture. We've always said your Facebook picture should not be your LinkedIn picture. Okay, these are employers, so you want to look like your employee. So formal, look good, so shirt, tie, like nice profile. Put in your resume, Ronnie, okay? Indeed.ca, Kijiji is another one, okay? Well, I helped Ronnie. Keep looking, but all I know, with what you have, if you don't have a job offer, Ronnie, go ahead. You have the IELTS. Make sure you do the ECA report. Put in the information. Line up, Ronnie. Okay. At some point, do you want to change into IT? You have the brains also. Okay, that is more marketable also, and by that is possible because you're a mechanical engineer. You can do anything. Okay, but get yourself. If not, Ronnie, start looking for a student visa, Ronnie. Please, you have what it takes. You have what it takes, okay? All right, let me look at your comments. Okay, they are not moving, but thank you so much, my friends. I can't thank you enough for coming. My goal is for you to learn something, okay? I want to leave you better than you found me. On YouTube, Janet Rangi. Here on Facebook, it's Janet Rangi. The website, janetrangi.com. For those on YouTube, I know I've been slow. I'm coming back strong. I'm going to come back strong on YouTube. I'm going to be posting videos at least 3 per week because some people told me it's cheaper there. I'm going to go back. I know I got so busy and neglected YouTube a little bit, but I'm going to come back, okay? So thank you so much for coming. Remember to keep the dream alive and have a strong desire to succeed. The desire will push you over the edge. The desire will make you the best. You stand, you fall, you stand, you fall. You never give up. You know why? Because you're the best. Thank you so much for spending time with Janet Rangi today. All right? I wish you luck with your families. Remember what Janet says. We are results oriented. Here we see outcomes. It's that simple. The only way I know I'm doing a good job is by outcomes. Same to you. Apply that, it always works. Okay? Ask yourself before the end of the day, what have you done? Ask yourself, if you haven't done anything, question yourself. What is my goal? If you don't have goals, again, you are not doing so well. And I know that looks like cliche or something. It's true. My goal is to go to Canada by June 2021. That's our goal. Now, starting from today, what have I done? Well, I don't have money for IELTS. From this month to next month, I'll be saving this amount of money so I can save for IELTS. It's a step forward. I don't have a passport. I'll go here. I'll look for a passport. You've done something. Today, I'll spend time and identify schools in Canada.ca, the ones that I can make applications. That's our goal. Always moving a step. In June 2021, you will be in Canada. That's just how life works. How people don't get that idea, I don't know. I don't know. Me, I've told you that is how it works. The only thing stopping you in Canada is yourself. Now, if you don't meet the requirements, you look for other ways. There are things that you don't succeed if the embassy stops you. Okay, but that way you're always a step forward. Like you have nothing. The worst thing is to regret in life. Me, I always say, when I'm a number of years down the road, if I have nothing to regret, if I tried something, then I've put it down, like, you know what, done that, next. Then I'll start looking, what is Janet talking about? Is business an option? Okay, is me staying home an option? Is me doing this an option? That's what life is all about. There's no magic. And Janet has always said, manna, please God, manna from heaven, manna from heaven. It can, if you put in the work. If you put in the work, I can't stress enough, work hard. Success comes to those who work hard. And I live by example. You've watched Janet for 2 years or 3 years, or however long you've watched Janet, you can tell me, I'm not lying. I live by example. I don't remember a week going without Janet making a video. I've stood by my word. I made a commitment that I will produce content to improve us, and I've been consistent for years. I never stop. People have come, they've succeeded. Some have watched me, they've gone their ways. They come back, they go, but they find Janet right here on this table doing these videos every day. You have to dig, toil, sweat, cry. That's what it takes. Nothing is easy. But the fruits, you don't have to worry. When the results show up, you will be proud of yourself. When the results show up, your family will be proud of yourself. You set yourself for success for you and your children and your family. If you have an opportunity that is showing up, that you do not have to know anyone, take it. If I were you, I will take it. Thank you so much for coming. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Today it was snow day. By the way, I wanted to do my video out there. Okay? I can show you some snow. Today I wanted to do for you a video on the snow. Maybe let me show you some snow and then we can see you. Okay? Let me show you the snow. And then I'll see you tomorrow or the next day when I do the video. Let me show you the snow. Okay? Today we are locked in because of the snow. Okay. Let's see the snow, guys. I couldn't go anywhere. I don't know if you can see. Okay. That's outside my house. A lot of snow. For me, I saw snow for the first time when I came in the United States. But there was just too much light. So, okay, I hope you saw the snow, guys. Okay. All right. Some of you, this is how you live in Canada. This will be your life. Some of you like it, some of you don't. Okay, even in America we get snow. I'm in Texas. Okay, it's snow. Good to see you guys. Bye bye, guys. I have to go back in the house. It's kind of cold.